Hey, what's up, everybody? Pat here, grateful recovering alcoholic and addict, like every day, guys. Apparently, that's my opener now. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment, and let me know how you're doing and what's going on with you. Happy Saturday, everybody. I got a great topic for tonight's video. I don't know how long it's gonna go, but we'll see. But first of all, thank you all for being here with me, guys. As I'm getting more used to doing this more and more, I'm realizing just the magnitude of it, and this means the world to me. I'm so honored to be able to do this, and for you guys to be joining me is everything, guys. Your time is your most valuable commodity, and to share it with me means the absolute world to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. But guys, we're gonna talk about just growing and improving life, right? Because literally, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? And again, I give so much of what I've managed to do, guys. And literally, you know what? I I don't give it enough credit. What I've managed to do in a few short months is literally astonishing. I am literally a walking miracle, and it's not from my doing. It's because the good Lord God gave me a miracle. God made me a miracle, and I honestly believe He did so that I could show others what is possible. Which is why I'm more than happy to put and share my ugly past with anybody at any time, regardless, guys. And I don't care if it's gonna, if somebody is gonna judge me and not be, and hold it against me and not give me an opportunity, then I don't want any part of that anyway. Because that's not what I stand for, guys. I'm literally the underdog in life, and I stand for the underdog. And the underdog ends up being the goat, right? At the end of the day, guys, when you walk with God, and literally when you really, really surrender, believe, trust, and believe, and know in your heart, you give your heart to God and you want better in that way, the way that I have, and I don't know any other way to describe it. But literally, the miracles will start to show up in your life on a daily basis, and that's my life today, guys. And here's the thing, guys. I like to always talk about action steps because I'm trying to help others to achieve what I've managed to achieve. And again, guys, depending on where you are in life, most people look at my life and think I have nothing, and I'm just at the beginning. I'm at the beginning stages. Like I said, I'm in my infancy in recovery, but there's no limit to where I'm going, and there's nothing stopping me, and I'm just seeing more and more doors open up for me every day. And it's because I figured out the two most important relationships in my life, guys. For so long, I was looking for external validation. I was looking for love and pouring my love into others to get attention back, thinking that I needed it, and I did. I needed a lot of attention, but I needed the attention from myself. I needed to learn who I was, what mattered to me, what was bothering me, release those things. I had to find the things that I didn't like about myself. I had to change those things, and I had to forgive myself for the wreckage of my past. And that's really more of it than anything else. It wasn't so much that I really had there was a lot of physical things I was doing that I wasn't happy with, drug using and the shit that goes along with that. But I never had really forgiven myself for the mistakes I made as a teenager. Because guys, those I made. I mean, I was a wild, wild kid. I won't even start with the stories, but it's amazing. I lived through it, and again, that's why I say the hand of God has been in my life all along. Because there's literally no other way I would have made it through that. There's no reason for me to have survived, other than God having kept me here for a reason. But my point being, I never stopped and forgave myself. Like, I literally walked around feeling like I had fucked up so bad that I'd never be able to overcome it. And you can, again, it is so easy to overcome anything once you set your mind to it. And then literally, it's just that simple. But the thing is, guys, I had never stopped to repair the relationship I have with myself and build the relationship that I have with God. And those are the two most important relationships in your life. You get those two relationships to be a love affair, the one with yourself and the one with God, and I promise you, your life, and that's literally what I've done. That's what I've done, guys. As I understand it, that I was heavily, heavily neglected by myself, and I stopped neglecting me. I started putting myself first. I started putting my needs before anything else. And not that I was doing it to take away from not in a way to take away from anybody else, other than people that were literally taking advantage of me and they had to get cut off, and I got no problem with that. I'm proud as hell that I finally, and I love the fact that I have a voice today. I almost welcome when those people come back at me now because I enjoy putting them in place just to see this shocked look on their face. But then I have to take a step back and understand that it was my fault. Like, I allowed this shit to happen. I welcomed that stuff. I attracted it in because it's the way I was living. It's the way I was treating myself. And, nobody's going to treat you better than you treat yourself. If you treat yourself like shit, people are going to see that, and they're going to join right on the bandwagon. It's as simple as that. We teach other people how to treat us by the way we treat ourselves. And, I'm sure a lot of you probably know that, but I didn't, guys. And that's why I'm trying to share these things with other people. And anybody, addiction, anything. If you have, anxiety, depression, and again, there are clinical chemical imbalances in your brain that you need to be medicated for. And so please, guys, don't think for a second that I'm trying to say that all you got to, no. But I'm saying for anything that's not a clinical medical diagnosed thing, literally, we are attracting what we are getting, right? You've got to repair the relationship you have with yourself. And it starts with, for me, and I think where anybody really should start with your higher power, right? Because you literally got to accept that there's more in this world than just yourself. You have to. Like, it's so incredibly important. When you repair the relationship with your God and repair the relationship with yourself, you can no longer go around and take advantage of people. You can't scam people, and that's great. You shouldn't do that. I'm going through another situation right now where, like, somebody, I met somebody I thought I was going to be able to collaborate with, and not on this platform, on another one, and it turns out to be another scam. And unfortunately, on another platform that I'm on, this, God, 90% of the people reaching out to me are scams of one form or another. And it's just, it is what it is, guys. Discernment, I got to use my discernment. But you know what? Every once in a while, somebody will come at me the right way, and I'm like, okay, and again, I haven't been taken for anything other than a little bit of my time talking, but it always leads to that point where all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, I need, come on, no, you know what I mean? You guys will figure it. Use your discernment when you're online, guys. Understand that, with AI and everything else, it's just so incredibly easy to scam people that there's people that are making a living doing it. And be careful in that way. Don't get scammed. I haven't been scammed, but I could, because I see them coming and going, and it's almost comical to me at this point. But anyway, my point being, I'm aware of all these things, guys, and I'm attracting, like, literally, guys, I am shocked at how much I've grown and how much I've changed in a short period of time. And it's literally, and I thought there was just so much more work. No, all I had to do was fix the relationship with myself and fix the relationship that I have with God. And that changed every other relationship in my life. It made everything else completely, utterly different. And a phone call coming in, I'll get that afterwards. You know what I mean? And literally, by changing the relationship that I have with myself, it had changed the way that I attract everything. I'm now repelling all the negativity and the bullshit that was coming at me left and right from every direction my entire life. I'm pushing all that off, and I'm attracting in good, solid, balanced relationships, because that's how I feel in and of myself. That's how I'm living in and of myself. Matter of fact, I'm living supernaturally with God, so I'm actually attracting supernatural opportunities left and right, because I've taken it a step further. But guys, you can get to that level as well. But if you're in that position, you've got to start with the basics, guys. You've got to fix the relationship that you have with yourself. You got to refix the relationship. You got to build a relationship with God, with your higher power, whatever you choose to, call it. But guys, literally, and I'm not saying in so much that you can't do it another way. But I'm saying when you do, it opens you up to an entire different world. Like there is a resonance to the universe that starts with being in alignment with God. And again, some people want to call it, law of attraction, the universe, whatever. It's all the same thing. I choose to call it God. That's my, that's my take on it. I like to give reverence in that way, and it's a good way for my brain to understand it, and it works for me. But it's the same thing either way. And what it comes down to, guys, is it literally holds my feet to the fire. It makes me want to be the best version of me that I can in every situation. And that not only physically attracts things to me because people want to collaborate with you, but literally it aligns you with good things. Like I'm having miraculous shit that I can't control by being nice happen to me on a daily basis. I'm changing my outcomes in every situation. Everything I go into today that I used to struggle with and have to come at sideways all the time, I'm coming head on and just being honest and laying my cards on the table, and everything is working amazingly well in my favor. And again, you can do the same thing. That's why I'm out here trying to tell you this. It's hugely powerful, guys. But literally, it started with forgiving myself. And I didn't even know that at first. I thought I literally had to, change all this and learn this, and I do. There's still a lot of other work that goes into it. But nothing could get started until I forgave myself. Because until I forgave myself, I was carrying that baggage, and I still had this low self-worth, this low self-esteem that doesn't allow anything above the ceiling of experience that I had put myself, the box that I had put myself in, right? Once I forgave myself, I immediately broke out of that box and started attracting good situations, good relationships, good outcomes, good feelings, good opportunities into my life. And it's literally that simple, guys. I mean, it is and it isn't, but it really is. It starts with forgiving. For me, it started with my relationship with God, and then it moved on to my relationship with myself. You can't love somebody else, and you can't strive to the heights that you want to get to if you don't believe in yourself. If you don't believe you're capable of doing it, then you're not capable of doing it. If you believe and know you're capable of doing it, then you're capable of doing it. Like they say, guys, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Simple as that. I mean, that literally sums it all up, right? And that might be the video, the topic of the video, the title for the video tonight, because it's absolutely true. Now, there's also action steps that are involved in all of these things, right? You've got to take the proper action steps, but you can't even figure those action steps out until you forgive yourself and start to love yourself. If you love yourself, you will attract love in every way, shape, or form. And I'm talking love for work, love, familiar love, and then physical love with your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever your case may be. I'm noticing, like, I'm literally, and again, I'm not some stud, right? But I'm literally getting so much more attention today because I've filled myself up, and I have love for myself, and I have love for the world around me, and I have love for God, and it's literally just like magnetizing me to these positive situations and positive outcomes in a way that I've never imagined was humanly, physically possible. Guys, I told you, I've been in recovery before, and I work hard. I go out, work 100 hours a week, and put a little money in the bank, right? I'm not doing that today. I'm spending most of my day researching, studying, trying to find ways to be of service to other people, and then working to make a living, and I'm making more money than I ever have. Like, it's insane, right? And it's literally all because I've fixed my relationship with myself. I built my relationship with my higher power. It's incredibly, incredibly powerful, guys. So please, more than anything else, think about what I'm saying, guys. Digest this, right? Think about any area in your life you're being held back to. You're not at your highest point, and stop and figure out what part of the relationship with yourself is causing it. Because at the end of the day, guys, it is. I know it's a controversial statement, and a lot of people aren't going to be happy hearing it. And again, I use myself as an example, guys, because I'm not trying to, tell you, I'm not trying to call anybody out. I only call myself out, but I'm telling you what I found and what has worked. I've proven it beyond any shadow of a doubt, because I'm living proof of it right now. My life has done the biggest 180 anybody has ever seen in a couple of short months, guys. I mean, shit, back in early December of 24, I was damn near dead. I had no hope. I didn't think oh my God, I can't believe where I am today. And I'm just beginning. Again, it's because I fixed the relationship with myself, and I found the relationship with God. Simple as that, guys. Guys, God loves you. I love you. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here with me. I appreciate it so very much. Guys, please be safe. Please be blessed. Heal. Love yourself. Find ways to love yourself. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Let me say that again. Forgive, forgive, forgive. You cannot move forward carrying baggage from yesterday. You cannot climb to the heights you want to climb tomorrow until you drop the baggage of today. Okay? God loves you. I love you. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.